We salute all people them for outside country people them. Another PIDGIN News debate inside Équinoxe Story House. Sabi say PIDGIN News debate we dey turn back for some of the strong story them wey be pass inside the week, and Sabi say week wey finish. Accident them pass road for Ediki, e carry at least 2 people them head. Sabi say road for Fumbod, Bafusam, e carry more than 17 people them. Then the last one the way they pass this day them place where they call am say Bandankali for highway from Gaundere Garwa. That one says e carry 5 people them. He left plenty other people them on top sick bed. We go talk this accident them where they pass inside this week. Now so too we go talk better work where Tori House e do am. Sabi say when Tori House a talk, a pass was on site, something it must to change. We go take una go for road for that side, so for inside Cambe with Tori House be show am. After Tori House show that road, thing that they don't change small, as well they wait him in governor, he can do his own part for on top that roadway they part for National Road number 11. Now so say we go talk this worker for vex for grade 1 certificate holder them, teacher them with them say the vex for saying governor he no be maintaining talk on top palava for who he get for give work inside 3,000 teacher the way they just give them work for number 27 day for May 2020. We go talk to workplace the when governor don't create them with the workplace and say they don't die. Plenty people them the day where they no get work. We go take una enter for tomato company for side for noon for West Region. Then we go take una to enter for place where they call them say Sancho, na place where they be the make rice company just now. Now for inside grass. We no go forget chapter for Northwest and Southwest as so sabi country people them inside this week. One of the team will be there for all money mob. Now that woman with the column say Blanche for Makanga quarters with the cutting neck. We go enter for other Tori in the proper and talk plenty other thing them inside a Tori for PIDGIN News debate. With me for Tori House we get Evangelist Ben Awabi and even Oga Bumbi Charles where he been a laboratory technician for that side, so for Presbyterian Hospital for Insights Bepanda Douala. I go start for say good afternoon for you, Evangelist Ben, as why they ever call him Ben Bess or Ben Awabi. Good afternoon.
Anyone, Ambassador. Afternoon, Ambassador. I'll be very happy for the program again today. Since the last time where we get that shocking news from my friend where he died, Prophet Frank. I think since then I never come and I get this opportunity again for talk for our people then.
All right, Evangelist Ben, he deal with we and we get even a Bumbi Charles as well talk. He been a laboratory technician for inside Presbyterian General Hospital. I put him so for inside Bepanda Douala. I salute you too.
Thank you, Ambassador, and I salute country people they for our side. Where they give you the support for saying make we go ahead.
All right, and country people then, before we enter for Tori Seseb in the proper, maybe we will start for talk small Tori then for corner side. We hear this case where he consign Professor Maurice come to a talk man, Bibo Nisak, where he began for marriage on Friday, but we hear a deal for Yawende 2, it denies, saying it cause disorder for public, say they no get authorized for if for make marriage. This kind of one, plenty people they don't talk, so for inside Cameroon, you get for take authorized where they make marriage or not that particular marriage. Now the two people then say they no try for understand on top this one. Evangelist, I believe since say hear the story on Friday.
Yeah, I hear the story on Friday, but wait till me I be calculate until I hear the story and I say myself I think I make my marriage to now for court who sign after the for council and the rest. And also when people that want married, they first put their confirmation this thing for board. For that board, it will be there for at least 1 or 2 months. For say any man with there against the marriage, if he come up for talk against the marriage, and if that 2 months don't pass, and still the government they put on so now their law now he talks to me they do and so. If that 2 months don't pass, then that time the mayor get right for ordain those people then say they don't married. So I believe say this talk man for Maurice come to already do that things. Then I don't know why they can't stop the day for a married. Then the one may they take authorization. Maybe now the new rules the way they don't try to put up a place, but I don't know.
Well, plenty they talk say the link they put it in for politics. They no one look at with the real eye. Abombi, maybe you say we hear the thing.
Yes, Ambassador. Me say the news be shock me plenty. Because I don't know, this is our country, we get so many problems. I don't know why people they go find problem for sorry problem not supposed to be again. In short, why we forget another first of them? They go to create another problem where they have to tarnish the image for our country. What it concern marriage and politics for inside. I don't know. If the man is a politician, he want married, encourage him, make him married. But I just say make it not cause any disorder. Make marriage not be that way will cause disorder for the society, for that community. May they send, if that possible, may they send 1 or 2 security guards, may they be there for keep peace, for semi disorder not be. But not say me they disturb semi no marriage. I know marriage is something that's supposed to encourage people for be married, responsible. No matter what supposed instead of deny some people they not married. So it don't look nice to me, and for me I don't see seen as some wise decision when they be taken. In short, make the need try for the create all those type of yes,
All right, so for corner side, we will surely turn back with that image by Monday. Yawende, another bomb again, we ihala for inside place where they call them say Bata Mokolo. We hear seen as some man, he come with some back, we na market back, he come for dreaming before some bar. After we she done, he dreaming bo, he come out only for people then for here na the bomb we ihala. And with the yes in a country bomb, it means in a bomb where they make out hand and they make that bomb with a battery for motor as we to enter for we ear. The bomb it give at least 2 people them caught as we to enter for we ear, and the people then they see that 2 people then before they take them go hospital. It shows they only get for cut their food them. Sabi say na number 4 bomb this way they holla for inside Yawende, and this one they come around 40 days after the same bomb we holla for that side so for Damas roundabout for Biamasi, and that one it be left 5 people them with cut, 2 serious cut for their skin. Now Abumbi inside Yawende, political capital, where the hear say people them for they fear now with the fear, and they live with the fear inside their heart.
Well, Ambassador, you know, now the virtual it also forget enough problems inside our country. If you see this thing that happen inside Yaoundé, many people they attribute and like a spill out from which way they go on from northwest and southwest, whether they enter for other regions. Then. But although it still be yet to be confirmed, because no, whether another group where they try for destabilize the country or whatsoever. If you see the rate of insecurity now for Cameroon, too much. So may the government try for sit up, try for solve some of the existing problems we already get, for see whether now there be a spill out for this other one that will happen now, so that the one and two do not occur again, or if now something new they will be able to know. But may the first tackle the one where the first water place from northwest and southwest, solve them, make peace come. That time they will see if another bomb again they explode inside Yaoundé or whatsoever. That time the first start the suspect say maybe a spill out or maybe now another group or whatsoever. Because now we get so many other trouble them. The one they for far north, Boko Haram, the one they for east and so on. Other areas them. So we don't know which of the groups where they should be responsible or something new. Because they don't look normal. Those bombs as na local bomb, it shows that somebody plant them.
Evangelist, small, Yawende, don't the turn town where people then say they get for the lookout for Sawi, they turn up, for see all the bomb then they don't ever the plant them. Now for place with population. They just imagine say that bomb began for Alana for inside Mokolo market yesterday. Total confusion.
Yeah, I think if they don't stop this thing since from the beginning where this issue they be start. Because bomb them not to do start. I grow for this country, maybe I be sincere. I grow for this country, I never hear me all this thing like bomb. I start hearing things that for bomb now around 2000 and if I not make mistake 13-14 when at the Boko Haram issue. Now I start hearing bomb for Cameroon. Then it can't shift down to the crisis where they be for north, where they for northwest and southwest. And now it don't start going down right for the main capital of the main capital for inside our country. So I always talk say the 2 people where the people that get one for the first one, the one that they get one for the second one, now innocent people them. 2 elephants they fight, now the grass now they suffer. So the earlier way the government go try for look into these things and try for handle them, because 1 to 50 be enough is still be now wait where some people they think. Say maybe now people from northwest or southwest. You know, so when problem like this don't be any other kind of man they come in like how they be for village. They say mommy and pikin for the quarry, papa and pikin the quarry. Then they sell their family for outside. Man we no know anything can't enter. They go still say okay now that quarry when mommy and papa they quarry now you do and this pikin a pass. But when someone for outside don't take that advantage for the do one. So as our brother they talk, it never be first of all first confirmed. But what you me are known as say some people that two elephants that they fight. Now the grass the grass they suffer. We mean say in nonsense people them. Now then they suffer now.
All right, now just some of the strong to read them that for corner side we were it look on top and just for servicing this Saturday for site for Betuam where they go bury that Marshal de Logis for gendarme where they call it Amel where on a sabi they be naki for inside Douala yesterday die for Phoenix agency yesterday for Yawinde Friday they come out it die body and this Saturday country people them now where they go bury and for Betuam we hear say Oga Amel Marshal de Logis Amel, he died, he left a fiancé with 4 picking them for back. As I say, since with this case for Phoenix, he come here, will never meet up.
Yeah, we'll never meet up.
Today, they go bury here, and we hear say Marshal de Logis, he will be the best mechanic where gendarme they get them, where the fix motor the way gendarme they take and go for intervention for outside.
Ambassador, I don't really know what you become inside the mind of those boys where they do that act. I don't really feel explain, but I want just talk for the family if they watch me where I know say that some people that be connected to the family watch me who pray say may everything go well. It already happen. It don't happen. It don't happen. It happen. I hear say after this minister for transport be come out talk say from now on may they not take money again for toilet.
But not so if don't be since but people they do them.
Yeah, but what I be trying for this corner and say the reason why I see and they take money for that toilet then because that people them too they take that money, you understand, or they now for they leave because if the company say me they pay my go they take care for that toilet, you want check and you go see say any man fit just come up from anywhere when them not even passenger he say I want go for toilet, you understand. But if they fit try for adjust them for the way they fit tell they say okay if man get a ticket because if you just give permission say una just go toilet na free. That means many
they might work for the toilet.
He go suffer. So that 100 come up now because you see when you think for go pay your 100, you go better persevere when you no get them. You run over your house go peace. But if they talk to me, they think job is hard. Just imagine. I just bet. Since then, it never still they happen because I guess from my one friend where they try to talk the other day they say all toilet and are free bed. He go for some one agency one no go call in him. They still ask me
well, but for some agency like one they don't turn they don't put an for the whole say toilet na free and the way they come they see us when they enter and they need to touch no nothing so
it go just be now for some time now ambassador all that thing are just for some time
even now for some time sabi say Cameroon and they sabi by right they must always talk when you ask them money for do something. All right, Dikume, make we enter for our first story for this PIDGIN news debate. Make we take una go for Ediki Kumba Road. Today, it go make exactly 1 week. Country people them where this accident it pass for place where they call them say Ediki. And today we be enter we here for this accident. It talks say one motor be come up for Kumbam, it be the climb up for Boyam. Another motor it be come up for downside for Boya, it be enter for inside Kumbam. But it show say the motor will come up for side for Boyam, it be enter for Kumbam. It no be the waka for the roadway it get for waka. Now for the way this accident happen with the two motor them except the jam head for that side inside the accident. According to police report it talks say now 2 people them they die as we they talk for we but sabi say plenty people then they when they get caught for sick at this accident they be divide them some they be there for Bingo Baptist Hospital for Mutengene, other one they be there for Presbyterian General Hospital for that side so for inside that Kumba. Now we playing put they ask 2 questions why motor they get for the wrong with his speed. Me I never go driving school but as sabi say for bending corner them motor he must to look out he no sabi whether it before it dey empty or it before no dey empty. Evangelist Ben
ambassador you know say this road now for Kumba Boya go Kumba I believe say na the
highway to the
highway yeah but I believe say na the way where the road don't be now because first time motor fit pass for the even 20-30 in the space of 1 hour. But now one motor go pass, it stay before another motor they come. So maybe that person be just a drive with that mind. Say, of course, the road they free now. But we need to encourage them. It's not correct. Because motor fit come out at any time. Because you know what time when you go do some man go they drive for another man in line. And maybe not saying at night. Nobody say if it is sleep. You understand? So if you just believe say the road, I don't work for day. If you come out, we come up Boya the other day. The last time I go Kumba, you come up Boya. We reach Kumba I tell you, so pass around 2 motor for road. Something may ever happen for that road so. Because for that road, motor they go constantly. So maybe this person, they just drive journeys, of course. Now road we know they abuse again like before. And all these things are because of the crisis. So the person where a baby are victim, the 2 people they say they be victims for they tell the family, say, made their whole heart. I always like for talk, so even for church, I did talk, so say, when it don't happen, it don't happen. So just when I just tie heart.
Yes, Ambassador, as well, my brother, they talk so many factors and they will result to this kind of accident. One, if you look the nature of that road now, you know that as before be way, they always keep and clean. The sides them they always be neat. But now if you look, grass don't take come right for yes, it don't narrow the road. First the road don't be narrow. Where visibility, if you drive at the car, you hardly see ahead, mostly for bending corner. You know if you see front. The first time they clear the corner road, then way you stand far, you see motor come from far, you know. But now you want see motor already near you. So maybe one of the factors too, now see the road don't over narrow, people they need to see ahead. And then secondly, the state of the cars and two. No other brakes, the brakes they work fine for the car. And I think in that way our law enforcement officers are supposed to check them for road. The state of the car. Then the state of the driver too. Some of the drivers that don't enter also maybe they don't overwork the whole night, the whole day for 2-3 days, never rest, sleep, tiredness, all the likes. So they beg our agency then to say maybe they always try for the same that driver they get enough rest. After they don't go your journey, come back, rest, make different man to go. And not I say because they pay you the small money, but overwork you 24. Yes, so make the driver need rest, and then the state of the car to me they always make sure that they service their car, make all these kinds of things they need occur. Because now, see the company don't lost a whole motor and then human lives into again, out on top. When I something that they will feel maybe not just small bricks or other things they will arrange and things, the motor will be fine.
Now, inside this week, as soon as this one will be the beginning for the accident, then for inside the week. For see after this one we pass for a dicky. Sunday, inside the same week, we will get another accident happen for Fumbot, Bafusam. More than 17 people them died. Then as well the day they go, now so accident they pass. We get one way happen for Badankali, now for road for highway, Gaundere Garwa, 85 kilometers before you reach Garwa. We 5 people then say they die of recent. And another accident happened for Villa side where people them on top Okada and Gongoro, he moved them for him now. All these accidents, if you get for count the total number for people that they don't die for Cameroon inside this week for one who see him for accident, he passed 25.
Ambassador, I want just ask you some simple question. Some 10 years, 15 years ago, you be the hear all this kind of thing. Will be the guy accident, but they not how the thing they now. Yes. You see. This land of Cameroon, I'm not going to lie you, it needs God's intervention. It needs cleansing. Because I go talk when we come for the other image. Because if you see what way that they happen, it shows that things are not going well in the land. Things are, some of them are even bad roads. Some of them are even bad. Something could just happen, people could just enter. There is so many, the one for Limbe. I never ever see me that kind of man, the born inside motor, all those kind of stuff. Why now in our nation? Why now for this country? I believe say if God no intervene, more accident that will still come. Never my prayer that, but we need God for this nation.
Yes, Ambassador, say prevention is better than cure. So we always try for self to prevent some of these things. The people they put in place for road transport, make them make sure that they do their work. The one that they in charge of say they drive, make them do their work too perfectly. Because when they drive, they carry population passengers. They went now family people then too, they get their brothers, sisters, became a husband of a house, where they care for. So you know what it means if so one person lost his life, how many people they suffer?
Like the one we happen for Fumbot. The one happen for Fumbot where they go carry people then for back dinner. How no money carry people there for back dinner?
It shows a tradition for the people there.
Which kind of tradition? That one a foolishness for me. Now foolishness because how do they pack you for back dinner up to now almost 80 people for inside back dinner? Una they go so una they go outside. More be sincere.
We don't get the same.
And normally that motor no get for even load that way.
That's true.
So they even with the corona say we first the outside.
And if control people then they be there for
even if corona need be it not be right. Dinner that place for bad now for carry goods, now for carry cargo, then now for carry human being. And again the way I be see the motor self, if you look and carefully, the motor self no they e no dey fine. And people that go enter, if it been a warning too for the people that for that side, see if it been on a tradition for the enter for back dinner, but now also all motor they come up for full board, they ever carrying a tomato for back dinner. Maybe na human being. And so I don't know if na their culture or na their tradition. I beg that one, they under the law of Cameroon, so it be wrong.
And we even talk on a full board only inside the littoral here. You see so many motor they run for night without headlamps. So many bikes that they run with speed without headlamps, but they pass through checkpoints, controls, and they let them go. So I don't know what will happen. They're supposed to prevent all those things.
You know what will happen now.
All right, Dikume, we go for road for that side. So from Cambe, number 15 day for inside July, if we don't make mistake. Tori house, now we go waka, he enter for this road. You see as well the road he rotting, the road it is smell, the road it don't spoil. We make and we people then say they come up from Cambe for go for outside Bamenda, they suffer. Just for come up from Cambe, you go say for do na big trouble. Not for come up from Cambe self, for go for place the line, but we all then for the same road. Still plenty suffer, and this population they get for Sabi as well they push. Even gendarme them when it bad, them too they get for join hand with the other population them. But Sabi said the motor that day, it be get lucky say Diko from Cambe, it be go for some waka, so gendarme they be did so they just join hand for say they push that motor with the here. Say for Sikadi Wawa road, people them from Cambe, they don't decide for the pass round before they enter Bamenda, they get for pass enter for West Region, then they turn back for inside Northwest Region. And on top this chapter on the people them, as we want the Sabi, they pay plenty money, sometimes them 20,000, other time them 25,000 for commode Cambe reach for inside place where they call them say Bamenda. And just so Sabi after we dey so we come out for on top this road, we make una see the result for the walkway to the house go do na national road number 11 according to Tori we hear we normal the population no be get for touch am, but for Sika say Cambe man e no wan take last. Them say they come out, the big early them with the day from Cambe, them say they put hand inside pocket plus other one day with the day for inside town. Now them say they talk say they no want to say me to the house, it show them again. So now them say they come out with the community work, they talk say them for say they come out last cocoa, make they be the first people them for show example for other people them. Sabi say the work, it be the past now under the new mayor from Cambe way in meet up with the big people then they come out from Cambe say me they do something. Then delegates wey the local road palava them too, it send them caterpillar. So now the road this place where they be the push motor. Now road this way people then say they come out, they talk say down for say me they continue for the suffer, make they do something before come na say it can pass do something. But just for Sabi, this one in the pass after we Tori house it pass results now the two na this year.
Yes, Ambassador, I want to say Tori house they do good job. Because if you see Tori also be patriotic, and so they do. They look sorry a bit wrong. They make sure say they point them out. That they do good. They make sure say they praise them. Yes, not necessarily all things when they go wrong, you say all things are right, or all things they go right, you say all things are wrong. So Tori has they do good job, and if you look, they suffer for road palava inside Cameroon. It's too much. The road problem there for all sides, all regions, and we go for the road and they backward, far backward. So I don't know what will happen. Most of these roads, now they blame and say na corona, they blame and say na crisis and so on. But the road and they don't fix and since in the 80s, 90s. Now so for they fine. Not that now wait for this, they say they want tar the road and then now they blame them for corona, blame them for anglophone crisis. They just take that one on a passport. After crisis, now they go talk again different thing and so on. The delay time they go, people they suffer every day. And you know, say the Cameroon, they should be blessed with a lot of economic resources, food crops, cash crops, and so on. And most of those things that they come now from the remote areas, from those villages. If you look all these areas and see chop where they come off for the food crops, cash crops, but the main problem now for transport them to the urban cities, or for the big towns and like Douala. Now what I see now, so for Douala, we get crisis for food and so many other things, only because of bad roads where people don't transport them, and the people then too now those things they don't do otherwise. If you harvest 100 bunch plantain, you know if you chop them all, you will need for sales 1-2 for say buy even a maggi or salt for house. So they say where road passes, development follows. So the beg say make the government try for open more roads so that make our country too. We'll go for that emergency 2035 where they talk.
2035, Cameroon get for go for before, and this road, as we Oga Bumbi don't just come up for talk. Plenty, then they get trouble, even for inside Yaoundé they complain, so they get trouble. But this one, now road way to the house, we make his own small work, as we ever discover place there waiting, they know the work are fine. 20,000, 25,000 for come up from Cambe, reach for inside Bamenda. Plenty money for person you no get them.
I'm telling you, I must go do one don't pass you because if you see me at the smile, the reason why the smile I say some people don't always they talk say Equinoxe ever show now what I don't know time when the Equinoxe go show the what then they go fix the road. They say Equinoxe show and that time they need to talk say Equinoxe don't go show that road they don't fix them. If they never show this thing, they don't go fix them. So they must wait till me they show them before they fix them. Now my problem, my own first question that. Number two, I want to thank the people. Then are people where they be so united, they be so there is so much agree. I get friend we come over there, but they call it what. Yeah, what when I play that board we just call the name. Yeah, I never be for that era, but they always call that place board. Now very united people. And I want to thank the mayor for that particular place. Say, may continue with a good work. But may you know wait until they see and they show them before it do one. Make it do one where they never show them. And that time we will see whether Equinoxe go come down, take them as they did one. But if they leave them is spoil, may they know say Equinoxe go still can take them, show them. So that they could do them. So other I get for talk about our ambassador.
All right, we go left this road. We enter for different Tory. Week 2 is just finished. Village people them where they come up from places like Abonnez and a place where they call them say Abonnez and all them they fall under village or Nolako. Then say they be vex inside this week we just passed and they work for vex it be dinner for dom up for DOE house for that side so for Nolako subdivision country people them inside that DO for Nolako country people them now for they will go enter just now with the people then say for that side they be make work for vex. Their problem it be then say palava insecurity for their village it don't over too much and all the time then when they catch thief people them they take them go they go show them for gendarme or police the next day they meet up the thief people them for outside with the same thief people that they can't make them open eye for outside they see where vex and the time now sweet thief people them as sweet thief people then say they attacked one of their combi them for that side so they call them say Abonnez now so to they cut the money hand for Sikada one they make worker for vex they reach DOE office and they don't talk say just now they go to take hand they go to take the law inside their own hand according to them all the time they don't leave them for Ngomna the DO and even the security people them for do work they never do them so now they don't talk say when they catch thief man they go do the way they like for do with that thief man inside the village the thing where they put the take am is correct.
No, for me it's not correct because that one have to take law into your hands. Yeah, when you do and so it means you take law into your hands. For me, I no fit support that kind thing. We no support that kind thing. You see, the best decision that we take and I go talk for the DO. And I know say the DO where either for that place go reason with them and they will try for put security for outside so that things go to go well for that place where ambassador just call at the village. But
now you get Abonnez, you get plenty village for day where they inside the they for under Nolako subdivision.
As they don't go take DO, I believe say DO will see how they go manage and they go put things in order. So I don't get no to have to talk again for that one ambassador.
All right, country people then we go surely continue with this. Sorry for some small problem, but Abumbi, maybe you go talk small thing on top this palaver.
Yes, Ambassador. If you look, the rate of jungle justice where they happen now for our country, it's too much. When me say there's a problem with the judicial system, if you look the rate at which people don't lose confidence for the judiciary, now something where it be a call for concern. So would they beg now say make them to the sit up, make the law enforcement officers make them sit up, make they do their work very well. Those in the courts, may they do their work well, so that make people they gain the confidence we don't lose them back for them. You see, because lack of confidence, you say you go long man today, tomorrow once you day for street, it can't threaten you. So now you make and they go lucky. So now all those things the way you see jungle justice they take place enough fine at all. We need encourage them because sometimes you make jungle justice so way the person be innocent. After one die, now after you can realize it be a false accusation. The way if now something where the law enforcement officer they take their action carry and go for court, the judge am carefully they go see and say maybe it be innocent. That time will be satisfied.
But I like the way they be talk because I think I be follow him. The man will be the lead and talk say they can't tell you. So if they no take themselves, they go start. They no talk say they no start one. No, then say if
them go,
then go. If and I believe say Joe don't hear that talk, he go do everything because he say the land will be well secured. Because if security day, thief man no fit come inside.
No,
if
true.
security day, they no fit the can kill man. All neighbors that he hear, no, it not be good. So I beg that our brother them, jungle justice not go be the solution. I believe say the deal don't hear, and he go send them to the high ranking them. Then they go send maybe more security for.
We believe say the deal now already person way they represent governor for.
No, if
and the place he get gendarme, he get police. They cry for these people now. Say all the time they casualty people them. They also let them the next day, and the same people that will can make them cut people their hand and do all that thing. So they don't talk say according to them for the see like say justice no the law no day for day. For say say you know if you catch the man today tomorrow you see for quarter
and if you make ambassador and when
you put the people them for inside serious trouble.
And when you see the people that go straight for the deal, it means say that they go tell you say something they happen where you don't know. You don't understand. So maybe na first time with Joe they even hear that one, and I know say Joe may try find out too. Go back, find out, make some investigation for people that we don't catch them, leave them, how they be do come out back after they be into those kind of act, how manage. So I believe say as these boys already can go for Geo, if Geo fit make that investigation, put some people, may they find out, then the boys if he prove 1 or 2 or 3 people the way they don't go lock them so that they come out, then I believe say it will solve so many things. Yeah, that's what I just believe. Because it could be saying that the first time with Geo they get the kind of report.
Well, we believe and we hope say be the first time, and after Toria Sham for the whole this week, DO is a said we go don't surely understand the whole thing for inside now. For place where they call them to say Yawende, week pass, and maybe they also continue. Now teacher them where they get a grade 1 certificate, Sabi Sepsin Gomna, it be give up for 3,000 of them come be them for number 27 day for May 2020. And according to the teacher, the way they start for do work for vex where they no go chop. Debbie Shidon, now for them up, for Lohan Sesh Etundingwa, when a minister where they look at primary school book them. Their main problem where they start for Shidon, where they say they no go chop, now say the only thing where go make them they turn back for their house, now say may they cancel the list for that 3,000 where they just come up for give them work. For Sika say, according to them, Gomna in no respect, all the point that will be put on. One of the point them, it be shown as say waiting, say before Gomna one give the teacher them work, say he go look time where the teacher them come up for school, and look age for one day way they sabi say they no go fit for work for under governor for start give them work. But one of that important points when governor be put on, it show say no respect. Now for sika why they teach teacher the way they check say them they be na the old people them when they forget them then they take new people them. I the back say main governor say look inside the palava they start work for vex so they no chop, and just for sabi on top the chapter they be don't meet up minister, they be don't meet up head boy from governor Chief Dr. Joseph Jongu Tewe be send some person for talk with them where they never get any better results so now, and even all the minister when I look out all work people them for inside governor for under administrative reforms, that one too they no get any better result. Now for Sikawa that way the teacher then turn back for fee for talk say the only thing they want to just now say main governor he cancel that list for 3,000 where they come out and then they respect the thing where they be don't promise them. Now only thing that we go come out them for day, if no be so they say na caterpillar it go move them for that place.
Yes, Ambassador, I want to say one of the main problem for our country and Africa as a whole now corruption, high rate of corruption. And when corruption be deep-rooted for people that are blood, now you see they need one for do things straight. Life be so simple. Now we will complicate them with because of corrupt mind. If you look wait till the teacher they talk, actually they be right. Because you know if you see somebody graduates for just say 2001. They never take it. Then they can't take somebody for 2014. So problem go be. So but now something simple way if they be full and orderly, at the end all them will still be employed. They will still take all them, but it will be orderly for the way all the man will be satisfied. Because now they won't take the one the way they graduate after them, where they come out school after them, where they don't work for long. If CCB say they will still can't take them, but only that disorder they don't make a now vex don't enter. They feel except a partial don't pass. Some kind water don't pass under the bridge and so on. So the only way now say make they try for sit up, go back, screen that list, try for see how the first advisor people, because they to the vex na vex say their age on the catch them. Yes, and sometimes I put I say limit age now 40 years or whatsoever. With some of them, they sometimes the last year they go make them now 40 years. After the next year, will be 41. They will be nothing enter again. Yes. They go they go remain part-time teacher forever. We're not fine. So make government try for really go back, see those old graduates, them try for absorb them first. The new one where they just come out school, even if they never take them, but they'll get hope say that they absorb them small. Yeah, tomorrow then too they'll get chance.
But I want just ask some kind of funny question. How they go take people where they just graduate, appoint them, give them something for do. Then the people where they don't deserve, they this country. Then I did very happen with doctors them. Some I think almost a year now. Yeah. They never reach.
No, this is PhD holder.
Yeah, that PhD holder. Now the very thing they happen now. Thank you. Now the very thing. My sister, my brother, them una continue. Our government like this kind of thing. It likes una be the after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they look at una need the job, all those things. They go attend to una. I pray some una persevere. Una need a patient. All we una need a then a patient. Because I saw the PhD holders and do the bidua today they fine. I beg una continue. And the problem I say then they make us so some people do the day way they do for their group, they don't deny for go. But when the thing will come on that back, you will see the go show it. So more the mark all the people where they did it so that time make government choose now this one the way they pay the price. So as my brother talk, I like that parable. So whether water don't pass on that bridge, show may not be too saying I say water don't pass on that bridge. If not so, I beg me the water.
Me the water take
normal road.
Me normal water they ever pass on that bridge.
Oh, okay, no maybe one talk say water.
You don't pass
on top bridge.
Yes,
okay.
Under bridge.
So I beg.
Under bridge na normal
place. I beg me the water come back on that bridge so that they start from on that bridge.
Okay, now part of the debates, we must laugh, even as so the talk for semi country gonna only for before. Now we go take una go for one of the company the way they some gum it be put money for inside, but just now the company dinner for inside grass. This one now tomato company for that side so for noon for West region country people them with the yesterday tomato company be the give up for more than 60 people them, and inside this place they be the come up tomato for inside bush they bring they change the form for tomato, then they take and go for outside. And Sabi said 16,000 farmer them for the form cooperative. They meet up with Minister for Agriculture in those days. Now they say they should done from this company where it don't the help people them for that side. So for noon, plenty big people that they don't come take the place, look out and come out. Plenty they don't take them, look out and come out. But now the company this last even the tomato will be the change them to different form. You know the work again. Company block wall, it don't start to fall, and all thing it dinner for inside grass. People they say they don't use them for plant their corn them for them. You see get money house, you know they use them again. Even place you put there so keep their clothes them. As well as the open and show we know nothing, you know the pass again inside this company for place where they call them say fumbot as we to re-enter for we here. Even their machine them, other thing them. All thing it don't spoil and they don't abandon them inside grass. You see themselves say gate for the company no degree open again for sick I say it don't stay with the gate it lock. So just to it don't catch the gate, they put all power for push gate no the worker. Outside the end, now for here where they throw that tomato them when they come out for bush. Then this one, he push and go for up bed. All the thing them, as well they see them, all thing, they don't abandon them. And when me say, if they get for open bag, this company, as well they talk so for side for noon, now plenty money when government people then say they get for spend, as well they get for oil this company, machine them, and for fix one the way it don't rust, if they go even work again. And Sabi say the company, so they find for inside, even as well the outside side, rust it don't overcatch them. Make we enter for inside the motor them. You see now one of the motor them this where they be use and work. See people they don't can help themselves. They don't can come up part for the motor where they be use them. Now part them two is for the small tractor them where they be use and go for bush or go carry tomato with all thing grass it don't cover them. So plenty of them they outside where they don't get work again. Only for Sika say this company it don't lock and with the talk chapter say we get for go for before. by 2035, and true, if we want to go before by 2035, then we get this with big company them when they lock, we put they know they get work, people that they put question mark on top 2035 evangelists.
Yesterday I be the watch on social media. I see some young man wait there for airport. He dey salute. Then I see the greet for on top. He writes bye bye to 2035. So the thing it really make my day. If we talk 2035 and things that is still be so, myself I dey still doubt the 2035 because wait till they make a country na companies. When company no day where they function, the day where they need to function again, how the country will emerge, how the country will grow. So if we talk 2035, then all this company now only this one. They show you, I don't see so many because Equinoxe yes, good. Now my normal China why they follow always. We don't see different companies where they don't abandon us. So Rice, the one of Queenie Mart, the one of whatsoever. How then would they talk of 2035? More we keep praying. Maybe a miracle will happen because now only miracle where if you pray now it happen tomorrow. But for this kind one, nothing where they get for start preparing now. If we talk about 2035, then these things they must be in place. But I be here they talk say I know sometimes if it's still in a politics, they say the reason why they close the company
because apart from the tomato they put them outside, they be used to
transfer drugs,
even drugs into.
But my problem, which kind of drugs? Which kind of drug they come out Cameroon? Because Nambanga,
not they call and say Caillou.
Caillou. I don't know that one.
Na stone, na they call and stone. But na some small thing they say they smoke. Thank God say as we used to go for see as we the cash banger people them.
Yes.
All that thing they see and
they under drug.
They call them say Caillou.
Caillou.
The smoker.
Okay.
Yeah, but me I know the smoke.
But I believe say that one I had the one money they transfer something they transfer away. With
drugs,
maybe there be people that be officers, government officers be before they want to send something. I think they don't check them. Then why this now only the tomato? Why banana no get the same problem? Why rubber no get them?
Yes, Ambassador. I want to say
the company. I mean the company for rubber, tomato, banana, and the rest.
I want to say if you look, one of the major problems why the country and move forward and why we get so many crises left and right now because of high rate of unemployment, and the unemployment now because most of these companies and industries where they be in those days they be function employ hundreds of youths, thousands of use them, they be take care of their own families and so on. They don't be closed down and they close down every day. So if they don't be closed down, so imagine those jobless people then now what becomes of them? And they use they finish school, they're supposed to apply the knowledge they don't learn for school for those company for the work, they earn a living no day. And then moreover too, the state don't put in a lot of money for come out with those companies, buy those machines and so on. Plenty of money that where the big ground and then the rotting they go. They say prevention is better than cure. And then the income where the state to be make and too for them, they have for solve other problems for inside country.
But now, people 16,000 people.
Yes. There are 16,000 farmers.
Farmers.
From cooperative meter or minister, then they check since they stand up this company where don't go.
Imagine that means almost 16,000 people be the benefit from that.
You can imagine the hundreds of millions where that company they make them every year, and they don't big shutdown, others into big shutdown and so on. So it's not a good sign. Not something good. And one of the reasons too, I don't describe to say most of these companies them, some of them where they really exist. For repair their equipment and a problem. The government will give money to repair and the only people some few individuals will go say they don't do them, they don't do the work, they don't fix them, sign books and no follow up.
They just do cut
and nail.
Okay. And another company, also another company where they do abandon them, it today now for inside grass. We go take una go for Sancho. People the way they be doing shit down for Sancho. They talk say na that rice company for Sancho. Now he make Sancho, he get name for inside Cameroon. But it's also the same rice company where he make Sancho for get name. Also they talk just now with the column they put another for past tense. You see now the company that we all he house them, someone them a zinc, it don't come out. He machine them all. They don't block them. There's PIDGIN, he don't cover out in old age. He don't catch them rust all thing. We hear say for inside this rice company for that side, so for Sancho way dey for inside Menua division for West region, they talk say the one it be the give work for more than 1,500 people. That we all them just now they dey for house, they know they do no nothing. And we hear say inside this same company, according to number the way National Institute for Statistics again, he say this company one governor don't lost more than 1.5 billion francs CFA for say this company it dey for inside this condition. We na the same so called the people them and another company where they talk say own rice where they make it be even better pass on rice them where Cameroon it is import them, and even the rice them where Cameroon bring them for outside country, plus even how rice them where they make them for Yagua. We hear say this company it own rice it be na one different, it be one of the best where people then say they be like for chop am. No be na one kind rice it be make them. We hear say 3 different kind rice them where it be the common for this company for inside Sancho, but the company says as soon as the CM it dey na for inside grass machine them they know the use am all thing it just dey.
Yes, Ambassador. I don't know how Africa go manage go ahead. We need to learn for consumer one product. We will learn for the make use for one product, consumer one local products. It be more nutritive, be good for our system.
I know Kotu, Abumbi, I know Kotu Sabi say this honorable day they just finished for Parliament, never overstay. Later they become one of the strong thing with big man, Kabaye Jibe, we talk for them. Now say they learn for chop thing the way they make them for Cameroon. Made the stop for the bring thing for outside country. So now one of the things them that way they for inside grass.
So I hope say big man don't take that decision. So the first step we go like for say make he strive for bring up this company in the back, may hook up and back. Yes,
president of National Assembly.
Yes. Maybe they go sign book, make government help for bring back the companies, so that go help for produce our own local rice. And you see, say if they produce rice, the quality go be there. Then secondly again, it will be cheaper than the one they bring them from outside country. They will pay taxes and so on. Maybe if you get 200 francs, you will buy about 4 cup rice as it be in those days. Maybe now way things they don't go up because they're important. Things they will get and we say house, we buy again for outside. Look nice.
Yeah, my own way what they see Ambassador now. 1,500 people the way they lost their work. Though with the crisis day. And don't forget, say, from the time when that company stopped till now, with the talk of 1,500 people they lost their work, that people they run born picking them too. Yes. And some of that picking they reach 15, 20 or 30 years. Just imagine. And you know, so when they say 1,500 people, one man will get at least 3 picking. So if you times some, you will say, almost 4,000 or 5,000
people they suffer.
They suffer because of the lockdown of this company. And you go agree with me, say rice, the 2 things that be very important, even though they're not enough for one place. Rice and tomato, now the most cheapest way people they chop them easily. And now way for our own country, the 2 places they need to function. I don't want to talk for go for our own side from dog. That's an sad case. Because even the rice and jeopardy rice for the chop. So we beg the government for some of the consume our own things then. But the beg, may the government try to sign even just this rice and tomato will be easy for people then. Where even if it's bad, it not go pass me for buy rice and buy tomato. So I believe say if they feel hear what cry, what they cry for Equinoxe, because Equinoxe always cry. It will always, when you see this kind of thing, will always cry. And tell you they will come fix them, we will still show them again because I know that they see them and they go do them.
Okay, and before we come out for enter for problem them for inside northwest and southwest country people them make we talk small. I bring back the story because I want to see me talk. I will not get we not get plenty time, evangelist, but maybe small time you try for help for we. We'll be talk this palaver for Saturday we pass, you know be day, but I be the expecter will get you know become.
Yes.
But I saw the talk this church for you when the way they don't lock them, we it preach against. Till we governor don't talk, say corona no day, or may kicking the no cover their nose. For sake I say thing where they use them, no be na devil eating them. Now you like a person to get group, evangelist we get group. This kind of preaching with your friend, you go the talk for picking and so they know the right exam. Waiting you see her.
Maybe my friend, say my brother in Christ, because I don't know him. friend a person, you be my friend, no, nobody see you. Because if you talk friends, so they say, oh, so that man be an evangelist friend. Now my brother in Christ, well, I don't know, because I get brother in Christ for Bamenda, I get brother in Christ them for Betua. In short, even for Nigeria, well, I don't know them. That one they different. so ambassador, when you say friend, please, I beg that one.
Okay,
I know,
yeah, combi for the same work.
Combi with friend at the same thing. No problem.
For the same work. Okay, combi for the same work. I never put
okay, because ambassador, you see, when it come, I know so you bring this because I be pastor. When it come for this kind of thing, it depends the foundation for that church. Number one, the Bible make them very clear, say, we the church will get for respect the authorities in the book of Romans. I don't see anything, not be seen when you put that cash name. Not be seen, face masks. Yeah, okay, for yeah, for English. Yeah, not be seen when you put face masks. Not be seen when you wash your hand and you sanitize your hand. Not be seen. So if you go out to the extent where you go to tell people that, sorry, I'm not talking about this is wrong. It's not correct. It be very wrong. Now, the man who talks in a devil don't attack a church. Maybe devil. Now, lack of wisdom. Bible talk for proverb. Me I no quote Bible for you. You see, it talk and say, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. So, wisdom na be where this man lack. You are picking the no go write national exam. Then you tell the beginning, they say, oh, una go there, una no cover una nose. Una no wash una hand because it been demonic. And they begin to do the take, and the pastor the same message to their pastor daily. And now they close the church, and I hear say they need to see the pastor. If truly be being a God, why the pastor need to remain? So for me, I totally condemn this. I totally condemn it, and I disagree with them. Even though now come be for things for God, yeah, the same fee, but it's wrong. It's not correct. It's not correct. You don't get no right for stop people then make them no practice. As long as that way the government talk no be seen. Me at the cover. Wait, now my back there for day. If I begin to take, I show you my own cash, my own face masks. We there for church. Why enter the wash for hands? In short, now compulsory. You must. It's wrong. So if they love the church, maybe not devil. Because see the members they don't enter for day. They dare be the follower. The man say, yeah, he pray the cancel them. Yes. We cancel any plan of the this thing. Some prayers they do here, God no fear. Because number one, you don't disobey God by not obeying His command to respect the authorities.
I know some Bible, but they talk say give for Caesar
what belongs to them. Okay. And do one say not even be wrong when they say give to Caesar what belongs to them. Name na bad thing. Na bad thing for you for cover your nose. Na bad thing for you for watch until where the whole government, your government of your country don't grease more na do am. So now the pastor he fought. Name na even the members and the innocent members into the day they just pray. They pray. See, it's things that
may Holy Spirit.
Things that they will pray and no face stop them. Things that they will pray and no face stop them. This one so now lack of knowledge. The man lack wisdom. And what to be wisdom? Wisdom that for know the right thing to do and you do them at the right time. Now bad thing for cover your nose. So I see the people that they pray for them, we bind them. All their plans against the church. Oh God. If that begin to cover their nose, this thing not for be no. Some things a day you need to pray. Some things a day you just apply.
And the begin that hear their pastor he talks so they know right.
They know right. Now who they lost. Now who they do? I didn't hear some church will talk say no when they sing national anthem, no sin. Listen, those things are foolishness. I disagree with that.
All right, with time is almost finished, so we'll not go come out this afternoon. We'll not go come out, we'll not talk. This still will happen for that side. So for Moyoka, country people them inside this week. So for on top the chapter for Northwest and Southwest for Makanga, picking some girl where they call them say Blanche. Video it on for social media as we they so boy they question it, then they cut in neck for that side. So for inside Makanga, Moyoka, and Sabi said this one, plenty people them they also continue for talk say the one now wickedness for the last order say you go cut person in neck for Sika Palaba say it so it be combi with soldier or it be combi with gendarme or police we Sabi as we place it the kene plenty people they say they fear their head. And just for Sabi, this one we pass, it make plenty people them talk. We get Barrister Keremuna, we get even Barrister Agbobala Felix, when I get Center for Human Rights and Democracy, where ISSF talk. We get even a person like Ilaria Allegrozi, where been a woman where they fight for Human Rights Watch, and we get even Cabra Levy and plenty other people that they don't talk, say two way happen, they don't like at all, and Sabi say after, now the population from Makanga quarters, now them come here bad for Sika say, Kale way happen, even the innocent people that they know Sabi the boy them the day, they pick all them, gather all them, we hear say around 750 of them, with them Kale, it catch them from Moyokam, they did for that side, so for inside police station, for Shandam, their office, for Boya, just for Sika to happen, and Sabi say before the woman the own one pass, we get that humanitarian worker for Batibo, we get vigilante person for on top, we get even this case for treasure with the meet up with that body for outside, plenty inside 1 week for Northwest and Southwest. Waiting they happen.
Ambassador, you know, say it's plenty time the one I see, because I be see that image, particularly the one for the image that happened for Moyoka, this one. Ambassador, I'm not gonna lie, I never be fit for say the second time. I never be fit for the one for that treasure. It never over move me. Why? Because they just show you where dance, we see it for them. You know, over I feel I see that bed. I know, you know, over push me like feel weak, but this woman he own. Ambassador, like 2 times. The first one I hear now something like stone. It shows na this bone. Because when they be caught the first one, if you listen here, bing, then the second one, then they draw it for road. Listen. Would not feel they fight something where would they fight say now for the good of the people, they would they kill the same people then. Whether the woman be do with you or he may be do with you, they never get for killing this guy way. At least if they even take himself, keep it for some place, ask him some questions them. Because I said people that boys over there, they get a small prison at 2 of the year. You put them for them, you ask some question. Then for killing this kind way. The country don't be the one way. Sometimes you want talk with the fear for talk, ambassador. Because if you talk against the government, you get problem with them. You talk against the amber, you get problem with them. So the only two of you talk say, we don't put everything for God in hand, for God for take control. But the blood the way there is bleed and soul for the ground, where they touch the soil for Cameroon, ambassador. That blood where they touch this land, that blood will speak. And the blood will speak. You hear all the accidents, it is in a waiting. Innocent blood. 2 elephants they will fight, the grass they suffer. So the ella will get solution for this thing. It go better. This thing don't make plenty people the fear for go for their village. Maybe lie, I just tell you the truth. Because you don't just be like jungle justice. That means you don't get anything for do. You don't get anything for talk. When they make the decision, they don't make the decision. I beg. Even if man do it, they take the person keeper, question it very well, find out, make some investigation. But do what they do and something they show on for social media. Never not only for the one side, the both parties, the other one too. I see where they draw person for inside bush. It depends on social media. Never me at the talker. They draw person for inside bush, still shoot the person and go and already first die. All this kind of bad acts for our nation, so it will come on for outside. So this land, so the only thing we go help with. Like cleansing of the land, and I believe it will only start with prayers. And
Sabi said before the case for Blandine, for that side for Tico, we get population to for Tico, them too, they be make worker for vex, where they talk, say they mistake, they shoot 2 of their youth them, say they been at that boy them, and it be consigned. Now we own men them too, where them say the vex, and the population be vex, so we will go cry. So it been a chapter where all man, it be cry, and also don't talk, one person they will be the referee, and a government.
Yes, Ambassador. They say prevention is better than cure. If you look at the things start, it will stand like joke. But I think the government for arrest them earlier. All this kind of innocent blood enough of this spirit. A foreign or international organization, whatsoever, they want come in, government say no, that the internal problem will go solve them. But they keep on playing with time. Innocent souls that they go. That woman, he crime narrative. Nothing. For you for penalty, life. Life now something not get duplicate. You know, go die, go so day tomorrow, come back again.
And he get picking them.
Yes. How he picking them now? Who will take care for that picking?
I don't know that you see on social media where he carry that picking, carry that plaque. You see him? Where that picking carry some board with the rifle, they say, they have killed my mother. Who will take care of us? Then the others one they cry. Even if they tell them make the cry said before the FEMA, but it was so touching.
So we beg the government, say may they look for solution very fast, call for ceasefire. I think that all man of the cry for. After that, we go for prayers. We organize about 1 month fasting and prayer for the land. The land is scarce. Too much blood, innocent blood, for people the way they roam inside the land. Where if it will make the land if it prosper, the way it's supposed to prosper. So suppose we go 1 month serious fasting and prayer for cleanse the land. Then can she run now for dialogue, proper dialogue, come with a concrete solution, so that we'll continue to live as one, as we don't be before.
Okay. And we don't finish Tori for this PIDGIN News debate for inside the Equinoxe Story House. But before we come out, just Osabise University for Boya, people them for journalism and mass communication JMC, they will produce them youngest PhD holder them on Friday. We get Dr. Stephen Dode and Dr. Stephen Moki with them Sese Mukundo, with them Sese they be the youngest PhD holder them with the defense for that side, so for inside UB. And just to sabi all them, he passed under the eye for the big man say for the department, Kingsley, Dr. Kingsley Leonga Langange, we been at the big man for that side, we it make thing them for happen. Make we finish with this announce we did for we before country people them inside that story. We get this small picky way the talk say don't lose this picking name. Na Ayi Bobit Malaika 3 years. That's where Tori enter for we EM. The talk say he come up for their house on Friday. We been at number 14 day for that side so for Trades Bondis. And the talk say he come out for go play with a brother. But as well we hear he no ever turning back for house since yesterday. So time where he become for house, they talk say he wear some small long clothes and he wear pullover sweater for his skin. So any person where you don't see this picking, unfortunately will not be the only picture where the papa them get, now the one that they bring them for that picking. So maybe you know go feel for see if it's fine. So just now Oga Anum Bose Gilbert he beg any man where you don't see this picking, Ayimbo Bit Malaika number for before tele 653 not 3 12 not 699 247 856 673 308 391, or you bring it for any you take it go for gendarme office for Nilong or even for Equinoxe television. The family the talk say get dash for give and for you, and just so sabi we say with the talk any person you don't see this small picking you bring up. Tori don't finish for this PIDGIN News debate. Country people them before we come out, we want to talk happy birthday for people that they be glad on Sunday. I did talk happy birthday for you for that side. Confidence, you did for side for your win day, you will get your birthday on Sunday. So happy birthday for you. I want to say big thank you. The time don't finish.
Time don't finish.
Time
but you know the last time I become when Frank with that.
Yes.
Yes. Since that time I never come for you because it really affect me. So all this week from now to the 18th. Go be for a church day for see, yeah. I think I see a dress in white because we wear a white
celebration.
Yes.
All right, Abumbi, thank you to plenty.
Yes, thank you, Ambassador, and thank all country people for our side. We they don't make sure say make a program work fine, and thank the management for Equinoxe TV.
Farel Mbunya, Francois Dikoume, Malis, and even various, them be there for background for say make the program work fine. If you miss them, Sunday for morning time, if you look if Papa God help, na Monday me and una go meet up again, una hold am tight.